In a recent YouTube video, Chael Sonnen threw out a provocative idea that has the MMA world buzzing. He suggested that reigning UFC lightweight champion Ilia Topuria might be dodging matchups with top lightweights like Arman Tsarukyan and Paddy Pimblett. Chael even suggested readjusting the rankings, both in the lightweight division and pound for pound, believing there is no place at the top for a fighter who's avoiding matchups. The reasoning, Topuria reportedly said he isn't ready to fight until January or February of next year, which has fans and analysts speculating on the timing and his strategy. Meanwhile, Arman has confirmed that he won't be facing El Matador next, which narrows the options for Topuria's next opponent to either Paddy Pimblett or Justin Gaethje. With the lightweight division heating up and contenders circling, the UFC is likely to drop some big announcements in the coming weeks, and fans are on edge to see how this puzzle finally comes together.
I woke up with very disappointing information today. The plan was Arman Tsarukyan versus Ilia Topuria. Because I wake up today and Ilia says he's out. Ilia apparently has said that he's not going to fight until next year. What are you telling us? Because the rankings say you're #1 in the world in front of everybody. Any weight class, pound for pound. The category of 155 has you sitting on top. But you're telling us that you can't do it until next year. Shouldn't I interpret that to say as you can't beat the guys in your own opinion? I mean, should I interpret it some other way? Regardless of who the opponent was, let's say it's Tsarukyan, let's say it's Paddy, let's say it's Justin Gaethje. We know for sure it's one of those three guys, and you're telling me you can't beat him in November, and you're telling me that you can't beat him in December. Don't I need to take you at your word, and don't I need to adjust the rankings accordingly, at least for now? Do I need to look a little further into bringing in an interim championship?
Alex Pereira just sent a strong message to Magomed Ankalaev ahead of their highly anticipated UFC 320 rematch. Pereira revealed that he's been carefully rewatching the first fight, spotting mistakes that he's now fixing in camp, and warned fans not to be taken in by the clips he shares online, claiming those only show about 5% of what he's really working on. Some critics tried to stir up the old narrative again, pointing at Pereira's traveling and side projects, questioning his focus, but Pereira shut that down quick. He explained that every move was calculated, saying his last trip happened 7 weeks before fight night, and that he had already laid out a full 6-week training camp. According to him, there were no breaks, no distractions, just preparation split between Brazil for strength and conditioning, and then continued seamlessly after arriving back in camp. With UFC 320 just around the corner, Pereira insists he's fully locked in, fueled by lessons from the first fight, and eager to prove that what the world has seen so far is only a fraction of what he's bringing into the rematch. Now let's dive into Pereira's message to Ankalaev.
Reassistiu a sua primeira luta contra o Ankalaev, o que você achou dessa luta, o que você pretende, o que você poderia mudar, se puder falar, né?
Pô, eu assisti algumas vezes, né? Pô, não assisti tantas vezes que nem as outras, é claro, acho que foi o suficiente, né? Pra ver ali onde teve as falhas, né? É óbvio que teve algumas falhas ali, a gente tá fazendo treinos ali com a galera, pô, pessoal, boa trocação, eu trouxe algumas pessoas de fora, não postei muito vídeo dessa vez. Às vezes as pessoas falam, mas pô, tá mostrando muito, tá? Pô, eu mostrei, ok, 5%. Se tá impressionando isso aí, porra, legal. Legal, 5% tá.
The middleweight division is on fire right now, and things just got even spicier. Khamzat Chimaev's own coach has now revealed that when Chimaev and Reinier De Ridder briefly trained together not too long ago, it wasn't just some friendly sparring. It turned into a full-blown brawl. This all came to light after RDR's latest interview, where he was asked about those sessions with Khamzat. The Dutch contender confirmed that they didn't grapple and only did stand-up sparring. That's when Russian reporters decided to dig deeper and reached out to Chimaev's striking coach, asking if he was actually present during those rounds. The coach admitted he wasn't there in person when it went down, but later saw the footage, and according to him, there was some very interesting stuff caught on tape. He stopped short of giving away too much, reminding everyone of the old code that what happens in the gym stays in the gym. Still, just the way he confirmed it basically validated everything RDR said, while leaving fans to wonder what exactly went down in those exchanges. With Chimaev now sitting on the throne and RDR entering the top 5, this little behind-the-scenes story is only fueling speculation of a potential showdown down the line.
We didn't do a lot of jiu-jitsu, we did a lot of sparring, shoot boxing, and some wrestling against the cage. I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what happened, but it was, I didn't do bad. Let's keep it at that.
Я видел полное видео.
Ну и это действительно был спарринг, который во что-то жесткое, да, перерос?
Слушай, это тоже такое, что если никто не выкладывает, если никто ничего не говорит, я тоже что об этом говорить. Но мы просмотрели видеозапись с камер, что там было, и было интересно.
Just a few days ago, UFC middleweight champ Khamzat Chimaev was in Georgia visiting his friend Guram Kutataladze. He was welcomed like royalty, with fans showing love everywhere he went, and he was even gifted a Ferrari by the Georgian people. Everything was smooth during his stay until a Georgian journalist hit him with a very controversial question. Now for some quick backstory. Chimaev is from Chechnya, part of the Caucasus region. Georgia is also in the Caucasus, and Khamzat has shown plenty of respect before, even saying that if the Caucasus has a heart, it's Georgia, openly showing love to his fellow Caucasians. But here's where things get complicated. The Chechen warlord Ramzan Kadyrov, who has close ties to Chimaev, is close friends with Russian President Vladimir Putin. And back in 2008, Russia invaded Georgia and occupied the Abkhazia region, which is still considered one of the darkest tragedies in Georgian history. To this day, almost the entire world recognizes Abkhazia as Georgia, except Russia. So when the journalist asked Khamzat if he thinks Abkhazia is Georgia, things got tense. Instead of doubling down on his message of unity and love for the Caucasus, he dodged the question. The interviewer pressed him multiple times, but Chimaev stayed uncertain and avoided giving a direct answer. And that hesitation has caused a massive backlash from Georgian MMA fans, who felt let down by someone they had just celebrated days before. Let's roll the clip.
Знаете, что Абхазия — это Грузия?
Откуда мне знать? Я не политик.
Ваш друг Кадиров поддержал оккупацию Грузии. Он считает, что Россия не вторгалась в Грузию в 2008 году. Вы как считаете? Вторглась Россия в Грузию или нет?
И откуда мне знать? Я не политик, я спортсмен. Спортсменов.
Ну, у спортсменов же есть свое мнение.
По спорту могу ответить, а по политику это ваше дело.
У вас же есть свое мнение? Абхазия — это Грузия или нет? Скажите, пожалуйста.
Грузия это Грузия, Абхазия не знаю. Я не был в Абхазии, я приехал в Грузию не про политику, я спортсмен, мои друзья пригласили.
How about that, MMA fans? Seems like Khamzat Chimaev just can't get out of the headlines ever since capturing that middleweight belt. Who do you think poses the biggest threat to him at 185? Will De Ridder get a title shot if he gets past Brendan Allen in Vancouver? Or is Nasruddin Imavov the rightful #1 contender after a unanimous decision win over Caio Borralho? Leave your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. That's it from MMA Psycho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.